This is Spec Mini Stock live on Slipstream.
What's up, everybody? It's Matt here for Slipstream TV on the Fuel YouTube channel. Like I said, my name's Matt Owens. I'm back with another great night of racing for you guys. Tonight, the Spec Mini Stock Series is back with another doubleheader. The first of two races tonight, as you can see, is going to take place in an Olympic stadium, 56 laps from the LA Colliseum, where it is, to quote someone from earlier, it will be an Olympic-sized task to pass without wrecking the car ahead. So get ready for some bumping and some banging tonight. Our second race of the night, after a quick 10 to 15 minute break, will have us on Belle in Detroit, Michigan for 10 laps. So that also should be a great time. That's a big track, but it's a big street course. So that should be a really good time with these cars. If you guys don't already know, this is a beer league with a bunch of friends just trying to have a good time tonight. So we ask that you also sit back, relax with us, have a good time, crack open a cold one of any sort, and, well, get ready for some racing. Got 20 seconds left here in practice, the LA Coliseum, before we get into qualifying. Here is the point standings. Nate Stewart still at the top, but Zach Passon is pulling him back towards him. 9 points separates the championship. That is really the only competition for Nate Stewart is going to be Zach Passon. Jared Wakefield in third place, 58 points back. 1C Lynn, 67 points back. Ryan Kish, 92. Evan Adams, 97. Corey Rexford, 102. Jared Dixon, 111. Will Roberts, 120. And Trey Patton, 123 points back in 10th. Qualifying is about to get underway, so we will ride along with somebody here. Let's see. The first person I see out on track is Sarah Tessum, so we're going to ride along with her. I actually had the overlay working this week, so congratulations to me. We're going to watch Sarah. We're going to go on board here with Sarah Tessum and go over the power rankings. Matt's totally not arbitrary power rankings. We still got Nate Stewart at the top. Zach Passon is in second. Jared Wakefield moved up to third. 1Z Lynn stays in fourth. And Christian Kendall getting win number 1 after having 2 strong weeks in a row after joining the league, has snuck into 5th place because Mitchell Welker didn't show up last week. So, sorry, Mitch. They use the IndyCar point system here at SMS with 3 drop races. Those drop races have started counting, so the points have been kind of bouncing around. They also give out two random bonus points after the race with a kind of like a random draw. They call it the Wheel of Fortune. A driver 6th on back will be awarded 1 bonus point after both races. If someone wins 2 in a row, so if Christian Kendall wins this race, he's going to have to start from the back later on at Belle Isle. Everybody so far has qualified. We got Evan Adams going around the track right now. Oh, he just finished. Nate Stewart now getting his first laps in, your championship leader. Okay, his was super delayed. That was weird. His initial lap has him in second place. It doesn't look like he's going to go out for another. But the top 4 will be inverted. So the top 4 are going to look like they'll look like this. Mitch Welker with the fastest lap. Well, Nate Stewart going to go out and try one more time. He's currently sitting in second. Needs 0.04 of a second. We'll see if he's able to do it. Go Nate Stewart here, going to try one more time. 8 across the line. No, not able to do it. Barely off. Just barely off. Now running the wall. Just kind of beating and banging on the car now. But Zach Passon was third. Jared Wakefield with the 4th fastest time. So that will actually put Jared on the pole because we do invert the top 4 cars here, or the first 2 rows. So, everybody, you got 30 seconds or so to go get a drink or take a little break before we get this first race of the night underway. 56 laps from the LA Colliseum is going to come right at you after this. All right, and there was that massive break we got. The session was advanced. So what we'll do, ladies and gentlemen, your pole sitter, Jared Wakefield, after setting the 4th fastest time, will be sitting on the pole in that number 72, and to his outside will be the 19 of Zach Passon. Nate Stewart going to be in 3rd place. Mitchell Welker is going to roll off 4th after setting the fastest time. Will Roberts starting up in 5th, that white number 2. The 03 of Corey Rexford going to be to his outside in 6th place. Evan Adams, number 59 machine, going to roll off in 7th place. The 42 of Ryan Kish going to roll off in 8th. Christian Kendall, probably not what he was hoping for qualifying, going to be rolling off 9th in that number 38. In 10th place, the 995 of Gary Yoss III, followed by 11th place, the 400 of Matt Schlosser. The 70 of Sarah Tessam in 12th. Shane Sweeney's number 22 going to be rolling 13th, and Andrew Logebach in 14th. I don't know what was going on there between the 72, Jared Wakefield, and the 4. I also don't know where the pace car is going to pull off. They're not doing it this time. So, yep, next lap, pace car will pull off, and we will go ahead and be under green for the first of 2 races this evening. All right, guys and girls, I expect to see lots of bumping and banging. Like I said, it is going to be an absolute challenge to pass without it. So here we go. Pace car is down. Green flag is out. Jared Wakefield is away to start us on lap number 1 from LA Coliseum. The 19 of Zach Passon, not too bad of a start. Going to try to... He's off a solid 2nd place right now. Nate Stewart right behind him in the number 4 car. 76 of Mitchell Welker in 4th. So the top 4 roll off 1, 2, 3, 4 as they qualified. Coming around this way, or this time to start lap number 3, Jared Wakefield continues to lead. Followed by the 19 of Zach Passon, who they have actually pulled away just a little bit here these first couple laps from Nate Stewart and Mitchell Welker. Will Roberts in the 2 car right behind Mitchell. Corey Rexford is 6th. Evan Adams 8th. Ryan Kish 7th. Christian Kendall in 9th place. Gary Yoss III dropping back a couple spots to 13th. Got to update the timing and scoring for some reason. If it's like if I don't actually restart it once the session starts, everyone freezes where they were and just the numbers to the left of them update. It's really weird. Anyway, all right, back up front. 19 car of Zach Passon looking to get around the 72 of Wakefield to try and win race number 3 for himself and try to pole vault himself into 1st place on the championship. Nate Stewart getting passed by Mitchell Welker. The number 76 Carolina Carports machine battling it out with the number 4 of Nate Stewart. Oh, as Nate is going to get turned by Will Roberts there, and that is not what they needed. Green flag is still out. Now the yellow is out. The yellow is out. There we go. Oof. Let's go see what happened there really quickly. probably get a quickie yellow. All right, so we are going to go in the chase cam here. Chase cam for the 4 of Nate Stewart. I think Will is there. Oh, that was actually some net code. Will may have gotten in a little hot, but that see right there. That's I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. Maybe probably on I guess Will for coming in a little hot there. But I think that's just going to happen here at LA Colliseum. Nate Stewart now in the back of the pack, though. That is not what he wants for his championship hopes. Jared Wakefield and Zach Passon, number 1 and number 2. Mitchell Welker in 3rd now. Securely in 3rd. Corey Rexford 4th. Ryan Kish 5th. Christian Kendall up to 6th. All right. We should be getting double file here this time by, and then the pace truck will come on down pit road, and we will get back under green. This will complete 11 laps and put us on lap number 12 of 56. And we are doubling up now. We're going to ride along. We're going to ride with the 76 here of Mitchell Welker on this start. As things will probably still get crazy as the 72 of Jared Wakefield launches almost instantaneously. This is what Mitchell Welker needed to get underneath the 19 of Zach Passon. Passon been pretty strong, though. He's going to actually have the momentum to get ahead of the 76. Going to then come down in front of him. Pretty good clean start here for Mitch and the front few cars. There's a little bit of a breakaway, especially for this track. Ryan Kish got around the 0-3 of Corey Rexford on that restart. My dog is barking. I apologize. Oh, 38 of Christian Kendall with some contact there. He was able to save it. Nate Stewart on the move, beating and banging with everybody, trying to get everyone out of the way. Oh, a little bit of a shot there from Evan Adams into the 4 of Nate Stewart. Jared Wakefield pulled out half a second lead so far on the 19 of Passon and Mitchell Welker. So while we have a chance here and we're still relatively early on, let's go ahead and give you guys a nice little turn it up. You guys enjoy, turn it up. I'll turn it up for you, and I'll see you on the other side. All right, ladies and gentlemen, wow, got a lot of good racing going on. The 400 of Matt Schlosser moving up to 4th place, getting around Ryan Kish, Nate Stewart, and Christian Kendall battling it out. Now Christian back on the outside there to Corey Rexford, trying to force his way in. Rexford going to have the position on him here in turns 3 and 4. Get away pretty well. Mitchell Welker now driving away from the 19 of Passon. Lap car there of Gary Yost III right behind the 19. Well, Mitchell Welker is starting to chase down Jared Wakefield, and every time I take Mitchell Welker out of the power rankings, he comes back the following week and has a great race. It makes me look like a fool. We're at lap number 33 here of 56, so over halfway. Other than that one yellow, nothing else so far. The rotors on that 72 are glowing. The 76 of Mitchell Welker is there. Big battle right here. For 5th place, Christian Kendall now getting under Nate Stewart. Oh, Nate gonna try to cross over Kendall. Has a position. Christian gonna miss the corner. Gonna probably try to use that momentum to get underneath. Oh! Before Nate Stewart tries to close the door, Christian Kendall shoving him up the track. Awesome racing between these two guys. Oh, Ryan Kish getting all over Corey Rexford there. Oh, Nate Stewart throwing Christian into the wall. Not sure Christian is going to love that. Really, really good racing, though, from these guys. Stewart's starting to pull away now. With less than 20 laps to go. Well, the next closest battle is going to be for the lead. Let's go to the spectator cam, one of my favorite cameras in iRacing. I love when they include this in the default package. It's such a great camera. Get to see the perspective of someone that would be here at the race. Watching these laps just tick off. Yellow flag's out, ladies and gentlemen. Yellow flag is out. Maybe something happened here with Shane Sweeney. Let's go take a look. Honestly, I have no idea. I have no clue what may have caused that yellow flag, guys. None. They may have thrown one here. Maybe a fun flag. I'm not sure. Riding along with someone, waiting for... Oh, you know what? Yes, there it was. Yep, I saw it. That was really weird. I think it had something to do with this right here. So you'll see a lap car here of Gary Yost trying to stay out of everybody's way. Kind of just in the wall and just slows enough. You can see right there with the light, green flag is out still. I think that right there is what caused the yellow. Yep. Yeah, because we're slow at that point. Really strange. Wow. Interesting. Not sure what was going on there with the 995, but we're already racking it back up. We're going to be going green here very shortly with a quick little 10-lap shootout. We're going to go static cam for this restart. 72 at Jared Wakefield has been going early in the zone. Well, actually, no, we're gonna completely miss it. Oh, goes later in the zone than he has so far. Was not able to get the best restart. But oh, they are beating and banging all over the track. 72 Jared Wakefield now a full car length there. That's going to give Zach Passon the ability to try his best to get past the 76 of Mitchell Welker here. Oh, yellow flag is back out again. Strange. I have maybe right there, Evan Adams on the inside. Yep, that's what it was because the yellow was already out at that point. Crazy. Interesting. Weird. The yellow flag here is extremely sensitive. Gary Yoss going to be getting one of his laps back. Getting a sip of water. Getting ready to rack them back up. Try to finish this race under the lights here in Los Angeles. So far, so good for Jared Wakefield. Led every single lap tonight, trying to get win number 1 for himself on the season. One of my favorite things about these cars is looking at everybody's different opinion on how to orient the roof number, as we have a couple different opinions here for these first few cars. Oh, and we're restarting single file, ladies and gentlemen. 6 laps to go this time. 5 laps to go, excuse me. 72, Jared Wakefield getting away pretty well. Oh, the 4 of Nate Stewart trying to send it into the 19. We're gonna go with this. We're gonna go with this battle for the championship here. Oh, Nate Stewart now in position to get passed by the 400 of Matt Schlosser and the 38 of Christian Kendall. If Schlosser can get it done here, he's got the pass. 38 of Christian Kendall, remembering how Stewart raced him just a few laps ago. Going to try his best to get in front of him here. We are going to keep an eye on this. The 72 of Jared Wakefield, though, still out in front. 38 of Kendall around the 4 of Stewart. So we're trying the low line there, not going to be able to get position. Jared Wakefield, oh, he's in position to get past for the first time tonight as we come to the white flag. Final lap here at the LA Colliseum. Oh, Mitchell Welker going to be able to get around him. Oh, Jared Wakefield tried to just... Oh, Jared Wakefield! Is he going to be able to do it? Yes, he is! He's able to do it! After only giving up 1 lap there. Oh, played that absolutely perfectly. Wakefield with the win. Redemption. Redemption for Indianapolis. Oh, man. Mitchell Welker not happy about it. Not happy about it. Probably just playing around, but that's funny. Oh, congratulations to Jared Wakefield here. Oh, that was a great finish. Oh, let's go over the finish really quick before we get to talk to number 72, Jared Wakefield. So our winner, the 72 of Jared Wakefield tonight, Mitchell Welker, second place. Zach, what? How did that happen? Oh, my God. Oh, we got to see that. Hold on. What? What? What in the hell? What in the hell happened there? Oh my God. That's incredible. That is incredible. Again, Jared figures out a way to end up on his roof even after winning the race. Hold on. That's awesome. That was awesome. Fantastic. All right. Well, Jared Wakefield, your winner, ladies and gentlemen, also figures out how to win post-race because that is hilarious. Zach Passon finishing third tonight. Oops, excuse me. There we go. Zach Passon going to finish third. Matt Schlosser fourth. Christian Kendall fifth. Nate Stewart sixth. Corey Rexford seventh. Ryan Kish eighth. Will Roberts ninth. Sarah Tessum 10th. Shane Sweeney going to finish in 11th. 12th place, Evan Adams. 13th, Andrew Lungenbach. And 14th, Gary Yost III. Let's go ahead and grab. Let's go ahead and grab your winner, Jared Wakefield. Awesome. We got that sound effect in there. That was fantastic. First off, honestly, I'm not even going to ask you about the race yet. Did you know you could flip the car like that, Jared?
No. So, we build sets for the series sometimes when the track we're going to kind of has a crappy set. This place was an example. The gear honestly really sucked, and it was tighter than it even was in the race. So I was like, okay, let's make some changes. I did like 20 laps and rolled off tonight feeling okay. I didn't know it could do that though. That was shocking. I was cackling in Discord.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, congratulations on the win and also figuring out how to break the physics engine. But more importantly, the win. How does it feel? You led every lap except for except for coming to the white flag.
Yeah, I kind of said before the restart in voice chat, and Mitch and I were in the same chat, and I was like, how am I going to lose this one? And honestly, I really didn't want to. We were good. I knew getting in the top four was going to be big tonight, especially on the bottom. Like, if I could be up in the top four, kind of stay away from Nate and Zach a little bit and just keep ahead, I think I was going to be okay. Yeah, and, Mitch got around me, used the bumper a little bit, but, me hitting the wall contributed a good bit, but also... it's the Colliseum. It's kind of how you pass here. I smelled a little blood in the water, so I didn't want to wreck him, but, I gave him a shot into the corner. And, he ran into the inside wall as every right was to do. I thought he was going to get me.
Yeah, it looked like he tried to stonewall you, almost completely stopped.
I heard the 3-wide call. I thought Zach was going to get it.
Yeah, that would have been something.
But, yeah, I mean, we eke this one out, and, man, I've been trying to win a race in my own league for forever. Always something's happened, or honestly, not even something's happened. Just somebody's been quicker. Like Oswego, Zach was just a little quicker. Ocher Slavin last season, Mitch and Gabe were just a little quicker. But tonight, I think they were a little quicker. But got a little desperate, I guess.
Yeah, that inside line was super strong. Also, being able to just jump immediately on those restarts was fantastic and was doing really well for you. On the first few. You went later on that second to last restart, I think, or whatever. The one before it went single file, and it didn't work as well for you. But
No.
how was the race? I guess I don't know. You were in front the whole time. How did it sound like the racing was going tonight?
I heard in the mid pack that things were getting pretty testy.
Yes, yes.
A lot of drivers, feelings hurt a little bit and other stuff, but hey, that's why we come here. This is like the one place on the SMS schedule where you really gotta break. And honestly, it was a ton of fun.
Yeah, it looked like fun.
So,
it was fun to watch. Congratulations, man, on the win. Now you can put that 1W in parentheses or next to your name. So go ahead and do that. Celebrate with everybody. Have some fun, and maybe I'll talk to you again tonight. Who knows?
Yeah, I hope so. We've been quick on the road courses. Hopefully the good momentum can continue through. That's my hope.
Awesome, man. Well, congratulations again, and maybe we'll talk to you in about 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah, thanks, man. Hopefully. We'll be lucky.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the spooky Discord sounds are kind of funny. That was something else. That I can't believe he flipped the car. That's so awesome. Redemption, though, for Indianapolis a couple weeks ago for Jared Wakefield. Congratulations to Jared. Getting win number 1 for SMS in his career and win number 1 on the season. But we will be back in just a few minutes. I will update the points. And once we are in the next practice session with a few minutes to go, we'll come back and we will tackle the streets of Detroit, Michigan and Belle Isle in just a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Ooh, didn't mean to jump scare you there, but all right, we got 3 minutes left in practice, so these guys probably can finish up a lap or a lap and a half or so. And then it'll be time to get it on here at Belle Isle for 10 laps. So the points are getting very, very interesting. Our updated points after LA Colliseum. Zach passing only 4 points behind Nate Stewart. It is getting very close. After this race, we have one more doubleheader next week. Next week, we are making up our Tsukuba and Myrtle Beach doubleheader. So we'll have 15 laps to start the night at Tsukuba next week, followed by 50 at Myrtle Beach. And then we got one more race after that. So 3 more races after this one. That's all that remains here. So it is getting very, very tight at the top. So currently our best laps in practice. Mitchell Welker with the fastest lap, a 144.6. Nate Stewart with our second fastest lap, a 145, almost a full second. Oh, almost a full second off of Mitchell Welker in the 76 car. Zach passing right with the 4 of Nate Stewart with a 145.5. Juan Z. Lin with also a 145.6. Christian Kendall, the next best, with a 146.0. So, top 5, all pretty close. Mitchell Welker definitely out there tonight. But if any of you guys have seen Mitch before, we are no, well, if any of you guys have been here on Slipstream or on FRN, you guys know that Mitchell Welker does not screw around when it comes to street courses. This man is a king on street courses. Definitely would have to say the favorite tonight. Got only 20 seconds left here. We're going to ride with Zach passing around the last little bit of this lap. I'm a pretty big fan of this track. It's a very fun. I mean, yes, it's a street course, but I mean it's just a racetrack. Let's be honest. Around a man-made island, out in a river in Detroit. So. All right, that's it for practice. That break was a little longer than normal. We wanted to give everybody about 5 extra minutes to get a couple more laps in. But we're going to ride along with championship leader Nate Stewart, ladies and gentlemen, as he goes out to qualify. So obviously this is his out lap. Coming down Central Ave here. I did pull up a a track map. This is going to be the highest braking point on the track tonight. This is turn number 3. And right down into turn number 4, and then the next turn will be a left-hander, turn number 5. This turn is the bane of my existence. I almost always hit that curb and then into the wall. Turn number 6, the right-hander before another long straightaway. And then kind of an infield section after this, which you guys will see. A sweeping right and then 3 in a row, 3 left-handers in a row, followed by a pretty sharp, almost 90-degree right-hander. So So right here, turn number 7, high-speed turn. Coming into 3 straight left-handers. Turn 8. Turn 9. And turn 10. Really tight turn number 11 there. Come down another straightaway into a double right. Turns 12 and 13. Before now, we're pretty much full throttle. We're going to be full throttle through turn number 14 to the line. Turn 14 right here to the line to start lap number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Turn 1. Pretty sharp right-hander, but you can carry a lot of speed through to turn number 2, left-hander. Down the long straight here to turn number 3. Hard on the brakes. Hard on the brakes for the 90-degree right-hander. Nate gets in really well here. Another quick right. Followed by a left. Turn number 5 into turn number 6 right here. Pretty good through here. He's kept it off the wall. Car looks pretty stable. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to let my cat out of the room. Okay, we're back through the technical part of the track here. Coming around turn 9 and 10 into the hard right-hander number 11. Coming towards the double right, coming through 12 and 13. All right, through turn 2 now, going to come down the long straightaway after lap 1 that has Nate Stewart in second place at the moment, just barely behind Mitchell Welker. Not even 1/10 off, 0.085 the gap. So Nate just needing a 10th or 2 here to try to get past Mitchell Welker for the pole. Although I believe we will be inverting, so maybe Nate's actually right where he wants to be. We have a few drivers with laps that did not count due to either an incident point or something similar. All right, Nate Stewart coming around to the line here. Bang. Let's see what he was able to do. Was he able to improve? No, he was about 3 or 4 tenths slower that lap. So Nate continuing to go around the track to probably get some extra practice in here. Nope, he's going to park it right here. Yeah, quite a few drivers going to be not putting in a lap. We've Shane Sweeney, no official lap. Evan Adams, no official lap. Christian Kendall did put a lap in, but put 2 laps in, but was not able to get a time on the board. Corey Rexford did not attempt. Ryan Kish also did not attempt. Neither did Gary Yost. Oh, weird. What's happening? My timing screen is stuck at 15 seconds here left in qualifying. Oh yeah, have I disconnected? Well, we're still streaming, so I'm not sure if that's a I am confused. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, we're back. It's showing me we're under yellow, but it looks like we're racing. I apologize for that. I guess I disconnected, but no, it says we're under yellow. Must have been a yellow here on lap. Yep, there was a yellow on lap 1, so... Okay, well, I guess I just disconnected randomly. I apologize. Wow. So Matt Schlosser, your leader at the moment, as we're going to come around to get the pace car. The 30 of 1Z Lin in second place. Nate Stewart in third. Mitchell Welker fourth. Jared Wakefield fifth. Zach Passon in 6th. Jackson Robillard 7th. Ryan Kish 8th. Evan Adams 9th. Jared Dixon 10th. Or nope, now it's switching up a little bit. Shane Sweeney 10th. Jared Dixon 11th. Because he's going to be pitting. Got a couple people pitting. Christian Kendall in 13th. Jared Dixon coming through pit road now. Gary Yoss the 3rd and 15th. Yeah, I think Andrew Loganbach may have binned it, probably, I'm guessing, based on the damage there in turn 3, I would say. So we are under yellow here. So, really, I guess haven't missed a whole lot. I, again, apologize there. It doesn't look like we were able to really race much because everybody's pretty much where they were at the end of qualifying. Obviously, the top 4 here were probably inverted. Mitchell Welker was the fastest in qualifying. Nate Stewart was 2nd. Wanzi Lin was 3rd. And Matt Schlosser was 4th, I believe, right before I disconnected and tried to reconnect there. But it doesn't look like we've missed any racing, so we are okay. I don't think they anticipated a yellow flag coming out because, well, we're going to get the green probably on lap number 4, I would say. So we'll only have 7 green flag laps remaining. Yeah, if it's not one thing, it's another. Pretty much every week there's something, right, that happens. Either we have to disconnect, or the overlay is stuck behind, or it's in windowed mode. Like, it has to be something every week. This week we disconnected. Doesn't look like we're doubling up here, so quite a long yellow here. Nope, lights are out. We're going to stay single file, though, I guess. Interesting, we brought the Porsche out for this this race. All right, well, we should be going green here pretty soon. The other once we get around to the other half of this lap here, this is not great for Zach Passon, who probably wants as much green flag time as possible to try to get to Mitchell Welker Because at this point, the 19, for Zach Passon, the way he wins this championship is he has to finish in front of Nate Stewart every race, and that should be enough from this point on. He's 4 points back. Just finish in front of the 4. That's the motto for the 19. Nobody else is close enough to challenge. So it doesn't matter winning the race. Nope, just finish in front of the 4 and you got it. If you're the Nate Stewart, just finish in front of the 19. That's all that matters. So got 4 races left, including this one. Got another road course next week. We are going to get ready to go green here. Matt Schlosser will be the leader and bring us to the green flag. Pace car is away. Looks like that number 400 is also away. Green flag is in the air. We're racing in Belle Isle. Good getaway here for the 400. The 4 of Nate Stewart with a little bit of momentum on the 30 of Lynn. You can see the massive field spread here for everybody coming down the long straightaway. Nate Stewart on the inside. Oh no! Matt Schlosser just kills himself in the tire barrier. The tire barrier, and is just trying to stay out of the way, I think, for everybody else. Don't stop, don't stop. Green flag. Green's still out. All right, green is still out. 1Z Lynn, now your leader. After Matt Schlosser destroyed the car going into turn number 3. So the 30 of Lynn inherits the lead. Nate Stewart second, does get around Mitchell Welker. Welker in third, Jared Wakefield in fourth. Zach Passon fifth place. With Jackson Robillard right behind him. Go on board with Robillard here, the number 98, right behind Passon. Oh, Mitchell Welker a little loose there. Out of turn 13. All right, we're able to complete 1 lap under green. Coming back around here, turn number 3, where we've had a little bit of trouble the first few laps. Welker going to try to pass Stewart. Nate Stewart, locks up, almost gets into the tire barrier there. Mitchell Welker now getting around him. Jared Wakefield in position to try to lunge here. Not going to try it. Got a lot of racing left. These are some long laps. Almost 2 minutes. Some good racing here between Shane Sweeney and Evan Adams coming through turn number 6. Oh. Sweeney gets around him. Christian Kendall racing with Ryan Kish and Sarah Tessum here. Coming through the really technical infields, I guess infield-ish kind of section, stadium section, I guess. Oh, Kendall going to have some momentum here. Through the double right-hander. Brake rotors glowing already, but good battle here up front as well. Jared Wakefield right behind Nate Stewart. Trying to get around Nate for third place. That's what Zach Passon wants to see. He wants a one-on-one with Nate Stewart here the whole rest of this race. This is exactly what Zach wants. Oh, Mitchell Welker locks up there trying to get around Lynn on the outside. Gonna have a good battle between these guys. Oh, Jackson Robillard loose in the back. Oh, Lynn just positioning his car perfectly there as to not allow Mitchell Welker to cross him over with the momentum all the way down this back straightaway. Zach Passon now with the position, in position to try to lunge, is not going to. Being patient. You know, it's so easy. It would be so easy to overdrive the car here, especially in that section. You just really need to stay on top of the wheel and let the car do a lot of the work. Don't overdrive it. It's not like these cars have a lot of technical ability anyway. Man, awesome racing up here up front. 30 of Lynn under attack for the 76 of Mitch Welker. Oh, Welker's going to be able to get the pass through turn 2, down the long straightaway into turn 3. We'll see if Lynn tries to lunge in. Nate Stewart starting to drive away from the 72 of Jared Wakefield. Coming into this battle for the lead now, locking up that right front. Trying to cut under the 30 of Lynn. Definitely had 2 tires in the grass there. This is where it can get really frustrating as a driver. You're starting to bleed positions. You just need to stay calm and focus on your race. Is Lynn able to gather it up now? 19 of Zach Passon gets around the 72 of Jared Wakefield. Staying within a position or 2 of Nate Stewart. You got to limit the damage here if Nate's able to get away. You've got 4 laps basically to finish 1 spot behind him, because I'm not sure that Nate's going to be able to catch Mitchell. Mitch Welker is a beast on street courses. It's going to take a lot out of Nate Stewart, but Nate is a Coca-Cola Series driver, so would not be surprised if he's able to run Mitch down. But running him down and passing him is one thing. Excuse me, 2 different things. Lynn staying with the 4 Nate Stewart so far. Not letting him get away, as these front 3 guys are starting to drive away from the 19 of Zach Passon and Jared Wakefield. Just a little bit. Sorry I'm not showing anybody else, but this top 5-6 here is really good. This is great. Mitchell Welker with a little bit of a mistake there in turn 3 allows Nate Stewart to really, really close the gap. Only 3/10 behind now. Gets a really good exit, though, here. Oh, yeah, Nate Stewart with a really good exit. Going to have position. He's going to the inside here, Mitchell Welker. Going to battle him for the lead into turn number 7. Oh, Nate trying to get everything he possibly can there, and is able to get around Mitchell Welker. So what did I say? Don't doubt the Coke Series driver. Oh, Mitch giving him a shot. Oh, yes. Good racing here for the front spot. If they keep beating and banging like they are, though, that's going to bring Lynn, Passon, and Wakefield into the picture. It's Passon less than a second back from the leader. 0.6 seconds, only half a second now. Man, I love this track. This track races so well. Especially in cars like this where you can kind of beat and bang a little bit. It's fantastic. Oh, Nate Stewart dipping a couple tires into the grass there. Gets a really good exit. Oh no, not as good as Mitchell Welker. Oh my gosh. Welker pulling away now on the straightaway here. Lynn going to be coming around to the outside of the 4 of Nate Stewart. Going to try to stay side by side. Oh, Nate drives him into the grass a little there. But Zach Passon is now in this battle. We're on lap number 9 already. Only 2 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to come around to the white flag this time. But Mitchell Welker, oh my gosh, pulling a second away now from Nate Stewart. They were battling and had the lead. Nate Stewart had the lead right here 1 lap ago. Stewart pulling away just a little bit here, the final section of the track. Closed a little bit of a gap to the 76 of Mitch Welker. Welker takes the white flag this time. So we got last lap here, ladies and gentlemen. Nate Stewart wants to get in front of that 76. Zach Passon wants to get ahead of that 30. We'll see if they're able to do it. It's going to be a tough task for Nate to try to get ahead of Mitchell Welker again. 30 of Lynn. Getting a little closer here. Pretty good exit this time for Onesie Lynn. The 30 out of turn number 3, going into turn 4 now. Zach Passon started to drop off from these guys just a little bit. Passon starting to fade just ever so slightly on the back end of this run. I'll tell you somebody who's not fading is this guy right here, the number 76 of Mitchell Welker, doing everything he can to come away with the victory tonight. The street course king dominating the race so far. I mean, since he's been to the lead, had a little bit of a scrap there with Nate Stewart, but has pulled away again, another second. Oh, Nate Stewart in trouble right now. See if Lynn is able to get to him. He's not. He's only going to have a couple more shots at it. Oh, there it is. That was the final turn. Excuse me. Sorry. Mitchell Welker, ladies and gentlemen, shunts into the wall. But congratulations. 76 of Mitchell Welker gets the win. Nate Stewart bringing it home in second. Onesie Lynn third. Zach Passon in fourth. Jared Wakefield fifth. Jackson Robillard in sixth place. Sarah Tessum seventh. Christian Kendall in eighth. Jared Dixon ninth. Evan Adams 10th. Ryan Kishon 11th. Gary Yoss 12th. And we did have a couple DNFs. Shane Sweeney 13th. Corey Rexford 14th. And Matt Schlosser 15th. With Andrew Loganbach 16th after that lap 1 incident that we did not get to see. But congratulations to this man. After another dominating road course performance here for Mitchell Welker, we're going to get his thoughts here in just a second. But that's what Nate Stewart needed to start driving away again from Zach Passon. Passon with only 3 more races. We've got next week Tsukuba, and then 50 laps at Myrtle Beach before we wrap up the season with a 101 lapper at Langley Motor Speedway. I'm really excited about next week. I love Tsukuba. These cars are super fun to watch around road courses. Man, Mitch not even going to give us a burnout tonight. Just bringing her down pit road. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we'll give him a second here, find him in the Discord, and we will pull him on in.
Who moved me? Who moved me?
Me. I did. Matt Owens in the booth here. Mitch, how you doing?
Oh, hi, I'm doing great. Sorry about that. I didn't
No,
realize what was going on.
You're okay. You're okay. Surprise. Congratulations, though. Another dominating road course performance for you. Nate was able to give you quite a challenge there about halfway through that run. Take me through exactly how that battle went for you and why you were able to pull away a second time.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of just messed up, and he got back to me and got a good run on the back straight, and got her done in that fountain section, I believe, and got him back just with a little bump and run. That's good racing. I feel like he got upset at me for that, but I don't think it's warranted. I gave him a little bump, just moved him a little bit, and from there it was history, because when I wasn't making mistakes, I was faster, and I made sure I minimized the mistakes for the rest of the run there. So nothing too complicated.
Yeah, absolutely. You definitely did. After getting around him there, and I think that was all fair. It really wasn't that egregious, I would say. It just moved him a little bit and was able to get to his inside. But I think in these cars, that's just how you got to pass.
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, this is one of those places where the braking zone's so long. You could probably get it done if you get the braking right. But yeah, I mean, the opportunity was there, and I took it. So.
Yeah, I thought really good racing though. Another, like I said, another road course win for you. Man, you are really good at these the street courses. I think every time I've broadcasted, you've won any of the street course races, but a little more challenge for you tonight. I think there was a few incidents there at the front of or one incident at the front of the pack there where the Matt Schlosser kind of got into the wall. How was it trying to get through everybody there in turn 3?
Yeah, that was a tough one. Right off the restart, he just bounced off the wall, and I don't know. It was like a single car deal, so it just drove around him. He stayed left to the wall, thankfully, so that was good, and just tried to get the revs back up from there because we were braking for him. But I think we all had our own little issues at 3 at one point or the other, and once he had his own issue there, and that let us catch up to him as well. I don't think anybody went without locking there, so.
Yes, everybody was locking it up in 3 all night. But all right, man. Well, congratulations. I think win number 5 for you here at SMS. So congratulations on that. I'll go ahead and put you over back in the Discord, and you have a good night, and maybe we'll see you next week.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Mitchell Welker. We've got some beef in the Discord here. I'm not gonna. Oh my God. All right. Anyway, we're going to ignore that. But next week, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back for the last doubleheader of the season. Let's see. Yes, we have Tsukuba. We're going to look back a couple here for what we're doing next week. We got 15 laps at Tsukuba, 50 laps at Myrtle Beach. That's going to be next Wednesday night, October 29th. And then we will be extending the season 1 week for that 101 laps at Langley Motor Speedway. That's, I believe, November the 5th. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much. We'll see you guys next week for another road course and another 50-lapper at a nice short track. So, that's going to be it for me. This was Matt Owens for Slipstream TV, and I will see you guys next week. Everybody have a good one.